students, welcome to Vidya Myriad. This video is made for class 8 on chapter number 12, Exponents and Powers, and today we are going to begin with exercise 12.2 from Ncert. Question number 1. Express the following numbers in the standard form. Now what is in the standard form? Standard form will be written in a form of a exponents notation with the base as 10. Now how we can write it that? First we will convert this decimal into a fraction form. It will become 85 upon 1 and number of places it has. There are 13 places. So we will put 13 zeros, which can be written as 10 raised to power 13. In the numerator, since it is 85, I can rewrite it as 8.5 multiplied by 10. It means the same thing. I will get the result 85 only. So we have 10 in the numerator and we have 10 in the denominator also. And what happens in the case of division? We subtract the powers. So 8.5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 1 minus 13 gives you 8.5 into 10 raised to power minus 12 as your answer. Next, in the next case you have 0 point so many zeros and 942. So I will write it in a fraction form for easier way. It becomes 942 divided by 1 and 14 zeros. It has 14 places. You can count and see, and it becomes then 9.42. I will keep it as 2 decimal place, so it becomes 10 raised to power 2. It will means the same thing. Divided by 10 raised to power 14. We know the division rule, so it becomes 9.42 into 10 raised to power minus 12. Next, there is no decimal over here. It is 602 and so many zeros. There are 13 zeros. So it is written as 602 into 10 raised to power 13. But this is not a standard form. I need to put a decimal in a main number. So it becomes 6.02. Because it is 2 places, I will add 2 in 13 to get the required results. So it becomes 6.02 into 10 raised to power 15. Next, again it has a decimal, so I will write it in a division form, that is 837 divided by 1 and 11 zeros, which is written as 10 raised to power 11. So 837 I will put at 2 places, 8.37 into 10 raised to power 2. So my required results on it solving division rule, it becomes 8.37 into 10 raised to power minus 9. Next, there is no decimal, so we will multiply 3186 into 10 raised to power 7. There are 7 zeros, so it is not in a standard form, so I will put 3.186. So that means I have taken 3 places, so I will add 3 in 7, it becomes 10. 3.186 into 10 raised to power 10. Express the following numbers in usual form. That is what can be the actual result after solving this. So it is 3.02 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Minus 6 means I will move towards my left side 6 times. Since it is 3.02, there is only one place 3 and another 5 places are not there. To cover up that, I will put zeros for that. So your required results will be 0.000000302. That means 5 zeros you need to put. There is only 1 3 there, so total 6. You have covered 6 places. 4.5 into 10 raised to power 4. So I need 4 places on my right side after the decimal. I have 5 with me. Remaining 3 will be as 3 zeros, so 45,000. Next, 3 into 10 raised to power minus 8. Minus means you need to move towards your left hand side. How many times? 8 times. You already have 3. 1 place is with you. So remaining places will be written as 0. So 7 zeros you will put and then put a decimal. Now 1.0001 into 10 raised to power 9. So it is, if you see, positive notation. So what I will do, I will move towards my right side. Main number is 10001. 4 places are already there with me. So how many zeros I will put? 9 minus 4 I will do that, and I will put the remaining 5 zeros. 5.8 into 10 raised to power 12. So 5.8 means one place is already there. I have to move 12 times. So 1 is already there. How many zeros I will put? 11 zeros. 3.61492 into 10 raised to power 6. So on my right side there should be 6 places. And how many places we already have? 6, 1, 4, 9, 2. 5 places are already there. Only one is missing. For that I will put 0. Question number 3. Express the number appearing in the following statements in the standard form. So we will now solve one by one in the same way. Now we are given 1 micron is equal to 1 upon 1 and there are 6 zeros in that in a fraction form. So we can write it in a power form. It becomes 1 upon 10 raised to power 6, which is in a numerator form. I will take it up. It becomes 10 raised to power minus 6. So 1 into 10 raised to power minus 6. Next, charge of an electron is so many zeros. There are so many zeros, 16 column. So how many zeros it has? It has, after the decimal, if I count my places, it has 20 places. There are 18 zeros plus 2. 2 is for 16, 2-digit number. Total 20 places after the decimal. So 16 upon, it is basically 10 raised to power 20. But 16 upon 10 raised to power 20, I will rewrite it as 1.6 into 10 in the numerator. So there is 110 in the numerator and 10 raised to power 20 in the denominator. After subtracting, your answer comes to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 90. Next, size of bacteria is given to you 0.0000005. There are 7 places after the decimal, so we will put 7 zeros. So it becomes 5 upon 10 raised to power 7, which can be easily written as 5 into 10 raised to power minus 7. Size of the plant cell is 0.00001275. There are 4 zeros and 4 digits. Okay, total 8 places after the decimal. So I can write it as 1275 upon 10 raised to power 8. So 1275 I will rewrite by putting the decimal. I can put as 1.275. There are 3 places after the decimal. So into 10 raised to power 3. So subtract it. You will get your final answer as 1.275 into 10 raised to power minus 5. Next, thickness of a thick paper is 0.07. 0.07, only 2 decimal places on your right. So 7 upon 100 it can be written, which is 7 upon 10 raised to power 2, which is 7 into 10 raised to power minus 2. Since it is only 1 digit, so we have not put the decimal. We can write it as 7 into 10 raised to power minus 2. Question number 4. In a stack, there are 5 books, each of thickness 20 mm, and 5 paper sheets, each of thickness 0.016 mm. What is the total thickness of the stack? So for one book, thickness is 20 mm. For 5 it will be, you will multiply 20 multiplied by 5, that comes to 100 mm. Thickness for one paper they have given 0.016 mm. So for 5 papers it will be 0.08. You will multiply. So total thickness is 100 plus 0.08, which gives you 100.08. Now let us write it in a fraction form by removing decimal. It will become 10008 upon 100. There are 2 decimal places. So now we have removed. Now in the numerator we will again put the decimal to put it into the form. So 1.0008. How many places are there after the decimal? 4 places. So I will do multiply by 10 raised to power 4 to get my required number 10008. So now what will I do? There is a 10 raised to power 4 in the numerator and 10 raised to power 2 in the denominator. When I subtract, I will get 10 raised to power 2. So my final answer is 1.0008 into 10 raised to power 2 mm. That's all for this exercise, children. It was quite simple. Just very carefully count the number of zeros or count the places of the decimals, whether right or left. If it is on the left side, you will put it into the fraction form, and if it is on the right side, you will multiply and you will put on the zeros, that number of zeros. Please do lots of practice. Don't think that it is like we have to just count it. Generally we do mistakes in the counting itself because there are so many zeros in this. So for avoid that, do lot of practice. Thank you so much children for watching the video till the end. Very soon I am going to come with the next video. Till then, see you children. Goodbye. Take care.